that ball.
Rambapa Radio with your host, Jen T.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you!
Now I feel poo coming out of my bum. So it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambopra Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at GenT523. But most importantly, YouTube, Jen T TV. I looked it up. If you can't find Jen T TV, apparently you might have to type in Jen T TV 160. I don't know. YouTube assigned me a number. This was without my knowledge or consent. They assigned some sort of number next to my name. So apparently, if you can't find Jen T TV, type in Jen T TV 160 and see what pops up. I don't know. The whole thing's a fucking mess. Anyhow, here we are. I am just keeping it together, y'all. Woo! It has just been an emotional roller coaster the last time I spoke with y'all. Obviously, I was pretty pissed off at my cousin who passed away. And then there was some family drama with the services. So we are now going to be doing a second ceremony next month, which all of the family is invited to. Apparently, this one, not everyone was invited to. And there were some people that, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. So yeah, and some of the actual family, they weren't treated very well. So I just, this was not cool. I don't understand what the hell, got into some folk. These things just happen. People get weird when people die. I don't like that. Just be cool. Just be cool. It's already hard enough. When somebody passes away, you got to deal with the emotions of the person not being there and how final death is. And we don't know if there's a life after this, or will they come back as a little beetle, or Krishna. We don't know. We don't know what happens after you die. Okay, so you're just speculating. Your mind is racing. Everything is happening all at once, and sometimes nothing at all. And so, apparently, during this time, some of my family members might have lost their manners, and apparently, I mean, it's just a thing when a child dies. When somebody's child dies, it should be up to the parents to decide what's going to happen with said child. Doesn't matter how old that child is. This is, the parents. We should do this what the parents would want, because it's their son. And so when these wishes were not respected, this just caused the thing. And so there has been a decision has been made, and so we will be doing a second service next month. And I'm actually low-key excited about that, because I have been asked to DJ. You know me, Rambopra. DJ Jen T, #1 funeral DJ. I mean, come on. I have DJs the most funerals out of anybody. I truly believe this. I am the #1 funeral DJ in the IE. Come on. Find me a person who has booked more funerals than I. You will not find them. But I am excited to announce that I will be DJing my cousin's services, and I'm excited. Because, my aunt asked, my mom suggested, and then I was going to say something. And then when my aunt said that there would be a family gathering of close to 200 people, I went, well, you got someone who can provide some entertainment, some laughs when we might be crying, just to liven things up. To not be so sad. So I'm excited to be the MC of this said event. And what has fueled this event even more is the fact that there was a story shared from my cousin, about my cousin from his sister, about how one time he threw a party that his parents didn't know about. They threw a Project X style party at the house. They basically invited nearly half the city of Victorville to the house. We found out this was news to his parents that he invited basically half of the city of Victorville to the house and threw the craziest type of Project X party. And the cops were called, and still to this day, nobody knows what my cousin said to the cops, but they left and they continued to party. And the best bit, of course, was one of my cousins, because there's 6 kids. She was not a part of the party. And so she was freaking out. She was trying to stop people from throwing up, from stealing things. And it was a whole situation. But nevertheless, crazy, but they had fun. You know what I'm saying? They had fun. And so when I heard that I had been asked to DJ this event, I said, oh, we're going to turn this celebration into Project X. But don't tell my aunt. It's going to go off. I just hope my dad's not going to be there, because he's going to be, Jenny, I'm going to pull the plug on your DJ equipment. Turn this off. I don't need any of that. I need people to be like, hey, we trust you. And then I hit them with the Project X, like, I'm going to turn this party. I'm going to turn this funeral, if you will, into a celebration. So stay tuned next month. You'll be hearing all about it when I, do the old bait and switch and turn that party into a straight Project X. This is going to be crazy. I'm calling it Project X. Like I said, I'm excited to do this because I'm just like, I'm low key. I'm thinking about my cousin, before he became the fentanyl dude. Thinking about my cousin before, all of the memories before that, and how he would be stoked on this party. Like, we're gonna party. We're gonna party, unbeknownst to the rest of my older relatives, the young ones, anybody under the age of 40. We're gonna party hard. Okay. Shh, it's a surprise. Thank goodness my aunt doesn't listen to this podcast. So, but for those who do, and you're going to be at this party, get ready. It's going to be wild. So, I've been working on that playlist feverishly, and I'm super excited to see what is the reaction when I hit, I'm gonna pursue the happiness I know. When people's faces, they're gonna be like, what? Because, I'm gonna start off with sad music like, I'm gonna start off with super, super sad music, and then it's happening. It's gonna happen. The ultimate surprise attack. It's gonna happen at this party. So, but I have to be careful. I gotta set up a lot of traps, which is gonna be like a lot of slow, sad songs in the beginning, or like, a lot of old people songs. And then boom, I'm gonna hit them with the Project X and just completely turn it around. And I know you're thinking this is crazy, right? But I've done this before at pretty much every funeral I've DJ'd. I start off with super sad songs and it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I say you again. Everyone's like, ooh, crying. And then I just go, Dance. Get it in my feet tonight, baby. I'm gonna put on some Jamiroquai and turn it into fucking Napoleon Dynamite. I'm just, it works every time. It works every time because people are just tired of being sad. That's how I figured this out. There's like a certain window. It's like a 30 to 45 minute window-ish. I wouldn't even say 45 is pushing it. You know what I'm saying? You're a real glutton for sadness if I make it to 45 minutes without changing the song and people's eyes light up. So I usually do the first 30 minutes, a little bit of sad music, and then fuck that. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. We're going nuts. I'm excited. I'm really excited that I have been booked for this event. And of course, if you're listening, please feel free to book me for your next funeral. We're going to party hard with or without you. Oh man, this is great. This is great. You know, the one I'm super excited about is my dad's, because, you know, that sounds kind of morbid, but you know, just father time, right? You know, we're on this lazy Susan called life, and he's getting up there, and so obviously he doesn't like loud music, and so I'm looking forward to DJing his funeral and turning my 1,000 watts up to 11 and blasting, you know, just the worst type of Jamaican song that my dad would hate, like fucking Bob Marley or something, be like, no woman, no cry. And just hear him like in the coffin, like, Jenny, turn it down. Oh, Bob Marley. Oh, Exodus. Dun, 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 dun. Moving bones of people. I feel like at the funeral, this is your last, like, you know, we're saying goodbye, but I don't feel like the goodbye should be sad. I feel like we should turn up and party and think of all the good things with whoever has passed away, your loved one, and think of all the memories, and think of what the future can hold, even though your loved one is not there, that you still have the thought of them in your heart. So anyhow, I feel like things are on the up, and I'm really excited for this booking, and I really think that this is going to be a way to show my cousin that I love him so much, despite all of the ups and downs, that we're going to give him his Project X type of send-off. This is going to be crazy. It's time for Customers of the Week. This guy, or it might be lady that I would have to say, because he is a man who is doing the transgender thing, and I'm trying to be respectful of this fella who looked like Auntie Caitlin, but just not doing the best job. But every time, despite the transgender thing going on over there, that's not really an issue for me. My issue is this lady, man, is an asshole. I don't think this person has ever been nice. What do y'all call yourselves? Zisms or whatever the fuck, pots and pants? I don't know. But I can say that. Just remember, I'm part of the Alphabet Mafia. But the point is, you know, I thought if we are indeed in the Alphabet Mafia, shouldn't we be more kind to each other? What's with the attitude? Every time I help this guy, it's been just years of just this smart ass, you know, passive aggressive comments. And today I just had enough. I had a fuck enough. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my cousin's funeral. You know, just catching up with some of my other family members I hadn't seen, or just the fact that I was pissed off that some other family members didn't even get the opportunity to go. So I was a little riled up. So, you know, here comes Monday Madness, and the first customer I gotta help is this guy or lady. I don't know what to say, because there's some sort of a transition happening because we still had the beard going on, but we had there was some weird, like, I don't know, it was like a prosthetic belly going on. It was like he had the shirt, but it was like, you could tell like it was the boobies with the belly. And I'm not sure what that was all about. And then we had the Birkenstocks, but we had what else was going on? There was some sort of scarf, but it was 80 degrees outside. And I was just like, it's hot. Why you got a scarf on? And some Birkenstocks, but the makeup with the beard. And I just was just like, damn. I mean, what? Brother, it's 9:00 and I'm upset. I've been on an emotional roller coaster, sir, ma'am. It's hot outside and it's February the 3rd. And I'm upset because I like cold weather and it is not here. And then here you roll in with the attitude. So anyhow, I as soon as they called me over, I was like, oh, great, here we go. Excuse me. I was like, yeah, how can I help you? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, okay, every time we have an exchange, let's just give Auntie Caitlin the benefit of the doubt here. Let's just give Uncle Brucey the benefit of the doubt because I don't know what the hell's happening here. So maybe the attitude is because we can't decide if we're trying to be a man or a lady or we're just not good at doing the makeup. I don't know what's going on. I do know maybe you should shave the beard. That's just like the first thing out the gate. If you're trying to be a lady, we got to ditch the beard. That's we got to ditch the beard, okay? Nobody going to take your ladyhood seriously if you got a beard going. Anyhow, so I was just like, okay, clean slate. Just let me just, even though it was just right away, can I get some help here? Okay, all right, okay. I was like, how can I help you? And I don't want to say sir. But I can't say lady either because the breastises didn't look right with the belly. It was a whole thing. So I was just like, yes. How can I help you? Yes, well, I'm looking for horsetail herbs. I was like, okay. Well, I can tell you what we have over here. No. I was looking in your bulk area. There's nothing there. There's not even a letter designated for it because it's all alphabetical over there. So, and I said, you're looking for horsetail, right? Yes, that's what I just said. Are you paying attention? I'm like, yes, I'm just clarifying what you're asking just to make sure we're on the same page. And I'm just like, okay, strike one. You know, are you listening? I'm like, okay, yeah, strike one. Here we go. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, sir, let's just go over to the section. Let me take a look and see what we got. Well, do you have any in the back? No, we don't actually. We don't keep any stock of this in the back. We only get so many at a time. That's all the company can afford to send us right now. And you get it. You don't. I'm sorry. We're limited to what we can order because we only have a space for so much. We don't keep any in the back based on the sales. So they just keep a limited amount on the shelf. Oh, well, that doesn't help anyone. Okay. I'm going to give you half a strike on that. So we go to the section and I start looking. I just told you I looked. It's not there. And I was like, okay, half a strike. So now we had 2 strikes. I was like, come on, give me the third one, bitch. Give me the third one. Other than your little get up here, go on ahead and say the words so then I can hit the button. Just fucking detonate you right now. So I'm looking through and I go, oh, here it is. Shave grass. Right here. And I pointed to it, which we stuck in H because shave grass, herbs have multiple names. And so shave grass is also horsetail. And I said it politely, not being a smart ass. And I even said, look, even the scientific name is equinum blah, blah, blah in Latin, which is horsetail. Well, are you sure about that? And I said, am I sure about it? I said, it's in the letter H. Why would we put something that begins with S in the S's? It's all been put in the letter H. Because you know what? Its other name is horsetail. And I said, any other questions, just let us know. Take care. And I said, I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to stay. I'm going to escape the vortex of whatever this is. It's not a man or a lady. It's something, okay? And so, and it's not even about the trans thing. It's just the attitude. The attitude is goofy, and it goes along with the goofy outfit. I don't care if you want to be you are a man who want to be a lady. Cool, rock it. But let's do it in a way that you're presentable. We can't have you looking like fucking. This guy just looked like George Clooney in drag. And I don't understand. But he was trying to do the feminine voice, but then he was getting sassy with me. And I was just like, okay, nah, we're not doing this. And we're not doing this again because I've already helped this person before. And it's always, I'm not doing my job or it's just attitude and it's unnecessary. And I'm giving all of the answers that I possess, and I'm passing them on to him or her, and it's always combative, okay? So, today was like the end of it. I had enough. Are you sure? And I said, yes, I just explained to you that shave grass is horsetail. They have two different names, and then here's the third name, which is in Latin, scientific name. Well, are you sure? And I was like, well, you have two options. And I was like, here we go. Here we fucking go. I was like, you can Google it. Or, you can trust my expertise. Well, I mean, I just drove all the way from Yucaipa. And I want to make sure it's right. I was just like, Yucaipa's 2 exits away. So, and I said, I'm as sure as how does 21 years of working here and telling fuckos like you it's shave grass. I lost it on this guy. His fucking jaw dropped. I was like, I don't know. I'm as sure as 21 years. How does that sound? How does that sound to you? Does that sound good, sir? And I said, sir, I was just like, I don't even care if it offends this guy, but I was like, does this sound good, sir? 21 years of telling people horsetail is shaved grass? Does that sound good? Well, okay. Okay. That's what he said. And I was like, goodbye. Jerk off. I'm just done. I was like, dude, hey, man. And I'm just saying this, not in relation to whatever the hell you're doing in your personal life. I'm just telling you as a being to being, you've come into my work. You've come to my work and asked for expert opinion. And then you're going to question my expertise. Well, I was like, how does 21 years sound to you, sir? And I said it nice and fucking loud. And then all these people like turn around like, what's going on? I guess so. Thanks. I'm like, Not my problem, boo-boo. All you have to do is go on the internet to our website, type in horsetail shave grass. It's going to come up. And you're going to see that it says the big old goose egg online. We're out of stock. Jog off! You know, I'm just, hey, man, look. I have the powder here. You can take it or leave it. I'm leaving. I'm not staying here to wait for a fucking decision from you, because clearly you got a beard with a scarf and some fucking ugly ass Birkenstocks on and half decent makeup with titties popping out with a belly. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Why do you look like George Clooney in drag right now? What is happening? And for those of you who have watched RuPaul's Drag Race, why do you look like Mimi on First right now? Why do you look like a broke ass Bianca Del Rio right now? Oh. I was like, oh my God, I'm as sure as those Birkenstocks that you have put on your feet that are too small. I fucking died. I was like, dude, just don't right now. And the timing was perfect, because as I walked away, I immediately had to help this guy, sweet guy. He just reminds me of Spicoli from Dazed and Confused, and he doesn't know when to stop talking. He will just bend your ear, and you're just like, bro, I gotta go, man. I've got a line of people who need help. And today was no exception. I had a sea of people. We're short-staffed, and we had to put up tags, sell tags. It takes a long time to do that. There's 5 people in one department trying to put up tags, and I'm in a small department. So you can imagine what it is for grocery. So it's a lot of things happening. And so my man Spicoli wanted to talk. Hey, man, I'm 72 years old, and, I take vitamins, and, I talk to my doctor, and he gives me all these prescription pills, but, don't tell him I don't take any of the pills he gives me, man. I just come in here and I buy vitamins, and it's worked. I'm 72 years old. The doctor's just totally shocked at my blood work, and I was on the biohacking trend back in 1972. My sensei at the local karate studio told me I needed to start taking vitamins, and I was just like, dog, hey, man. Hey! Yeah, I'm the original biohacker, man. I've just been like, I was just like, 1972? Biohacking? Wasn't that cocaine? That's the only biohacking I know. In 1972, people were doing cocaine, yo. Whoa, man. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, yes, Spicoli, I gotta go. He's like, oh, man, I totally understand. But, just like, I'm telling you because it's so important and all, like, hey, man, I'm 72 years old, and, I'm just like, okay. I was like, I did not ask for this information. All you asked me was, where is the joint section? And I said, it's on aisle 6. That's it. That's the end of our conversation. And it turned into this whole 15-minute diatribe about just fucking vitamins, his sensei, the doctors, his blood work, what he takes, all of the stuff. And he had a basket full of stuff. And I was just like, okay, man, God bless you, but I gotta go. Yeah, man, sir, I've been biohacking since 1972. Okay. God bless you. See you later. And I'm not joking. Seconds after I turned away from Spicoli, I look up and I see this black chick dart by the window. And I'm like, uh-oh. My spidey senses went up right away and I was like, uh-oh. This bitch coming in here to steal. Just because her posture and her mannerisms, I was like, oh, you're not like even trying to pretend that you're not a thief. She was just like, She walked in the store and looked up and was like, And I know she wasn't talking about the organic meat section. She fucking saw a half-empty store and went, And she had bags. And I'm not talking like 2 bags. Like, this bitch had bags on top of bags. And you know when they do bags on top of bags, they just put stuff in it and put a bag on top of the bag and they just keep going, right? So I was like, oh, man, like, here we go. Obviously, I'm not going to stop you because I need material for the show. So do your thing. So she was trying to get to the next door, but they were doing the door was out of service, so they were working on the door, so she had to come back. So I saw her skirt by the window, and then she had to double back. So when she doubled back, she immediately went over to the organic juice bar, because that's what people need is organic juice. They need that wheatgrass shot. They're gonna steal that wheatgrass shot anyway, any means necessary, right? So she goes darting over there, and my first thought was like, oh no, the tip jar. She's gonna steal the tips. So, because I've stopped people from stealing from the tip jar before. So I was like, here we fucking go again. So I let her scoot on over there, and she blazed right past, like fucking Back to the Future, man. Right past the tip jar. And I was like, damn. All right, maybe she is a legitimate customer. And then all hell broke loose. This bitch started pounding on the desk. I need juice. I need juice. And I was like, oh, damn. So I was like, let her do her thing for a little bit longer because I need material, and then I'll call my boss. She was like, ah! She was like the black Sam Kinison. Oh, ow, ow! She was just like screaming at the juice bar, and she's like, I need my juice! Give me my fucking juice! And I was like, damn. That's crazy. You're using language like this at 9:05 in the morning. She's like, hello, give me my juice. And this girl, I think she's been there for maybe 3 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. New girl, super just, you can tell, like, I want to say between 18 and 21. So they really haven't seen no shit yet. Like, this is probably her first job or maybe her third job, but she ain't have a job like where I work at. She ain't seen nothing like this. She don't know what to do. So obviously she freezes up. She's like, oh my God. What juice did you have? I was like, bitch, what do you mean? Were you asking her what juice she has? She didn't place an order. Look in your fucking computer. Look in the computer. There's no online order. And did you ring her up? No. This is the first time you're seeing her. So why would you go, what juice did you have? So then she starts frantically looking around like this lady bought a juice. She's homeless. So I was like, oh, girl. And then she goes, give me my fucking juice. Bitch, I'm gonna assault you. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. Give me my juice. And I was like, okay, I gotta get my boss now. This lady might actually hit my coworker right now. So it's like, hey, we got a live one right here. You might want to come over here. So we start walking slowly over there. And then girl's like, ow, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. Give me my juice. And then she sees me and my boss start walking over there all slowly. And all of a sudden she fucking, I'm not joking, goes from screaming at the top of her lungs, pounding her chest, pounding on the juice bar counter. She sees us coming, turns and does the fucking Wizard of Oz laugh. And I mean, she might as well have had a broom and flown out of there because she's seen us coming. She knew we were going to kick her out. And she goes, and then just takes off running. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey, ma'am, you can't be in it. And just took off. And then she gets to about maybe 50 feet, 60 feet from the door or so. And she goes, fuck you. Fuck you, where's my juice? Fuck you. Fuck you, I'ma beat you up. I'ma beat you up. And I was like, damn. You have a blessed day. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, oh man, it's crazy. So then of course my main boss comes in, and when she's walking in, this lady is passing her, and I was like, oh, I was like, hey, she probably gonna punch you in the face. You might want to get back in your ride. But luckily she left her alone. But we was telling her what happened. She's like, oh my God, hello. Don't wait. You need to do this. When you see don't hesitate. I was like, mommy. She's going to hesitate. She's a child. She don't got no real world experience. She don't know what it's like to have some stranger on the street yell, I'ma beat your ass. She's not equipped. I mean, while this lady is threatening to beat her up, she picks up the phone and calls another manager and goes, this lady says she has a juice and she's trying to assault me. She says she's going to assault me here. Yes, what else was that? Like, she's like repeating what the crazy lady is telling her to the manager. And I'm like, bitch, you better use that phone and whack her with it. What are you doing on the phone? What the hell? I was like, damn. I was like, girl, anytime something pops off, handle your business, then pick up the phone. You don't want to be on the phone when somebody punches you in the back of the head. I was like, oh, damn. Later on, I was like, are you good? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. It's just, that was like really scary. She was like threatening to assault me. I was like, yeah, that's, welcome to the real world. I wanted to say welcome to Wienerville, but I knew she wasn't that old. So, welcome to Wienerville. I'm pretty sure this bitch is so young, her parents probably know what Wienerville is. Oh, Jesus. Some current events. Locked and loaded for England tonight. I'm a rock and roll star. That's right. Me and Red Rage, we're officially fucking booked. I mean, we are booked for England, for London, Manchester. What's a little stop in between? Birmingham, Stoke-on-Trent, Newcastle. We're fucking booked. Okay. Damn, it's happening. It's a thing. I'm just, once again, I'm about to go see Oasis with the homegirl. I'm about to go see Oasis with the homegirl in Manchester in the summer. This is fucking crazy. Let's go. Lately, I don't really wanna know when you're gonna cry. I just wanna fly all around the world. I'm just preparing Red Rage for my concert voice. What's the story more than glory? She's electric. She's got a family full of eccentric. In the palm of her hand there's a blister, and I need more time. She's got a brother. Fact, she got one, but a dozen. What's that other fucking song they got? Damn it. Oh, man. I'm super excited, and I hope Red Rage is excited too. I just have one more thing left to do. One little teeny weeny thing just to get my passport checked. Because it may or may not be expired. So once that is taken care of and addressed, we will be good to go. Hotels booked, flights booked. These motherfuckers wanted me to charge me, what was it? They wanted $11 a day for a cheapy breakfast, which was just like eggs and fruit. And then the other one was a continental breakfast, which was going to be $20. Or you could do the cheapy breakfast and a dinner combined for $25. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, London. There's a Whole Foods right there. I'm just going to walk. I'm going to go get my mush, my oatmeal. I'm going to go to Greg's and get me a little croissant with egg inside. Please, don't bother me, okay? Get off me. Get off me, London. Don't try and charge me for a shitty continental breakfast. And then in the fucking parentheses, it said, this is an American breakfast. Yeah, you're going to love this American breakfast. We got it here. Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. Drove out to LA to meet the homie, Andy, Ellis fam, Andy, and he was in town from Wisconsin, and so he was in town. He got tickets for the last taping of Hawk versus Wolf. So Tony Hawk, Jason Ellis, doing a podcast with the Bones Brigade. Except the people we're missing were Lance Mountain and Rodney Mullen. That kind of bummed me out a little bit. But McGill was there. Steve Cab was there. And who's the other guy? Damn it. I forgot the name, but I know the face. So, and then Tony, obviously. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk! Fucking the Birdman. First time I met Birdman, this is a crazy ass story, real quick. 1997, the Vans Triple Crown of skating. Me and my friends that skated, we ditched a school trip at the beach. We didn't know what was happening. We just happened to drive by. We had a school function and the bus drove by, and I seen this giant vert ramp, and I went, oh, this is it. I read in Transworld. I think this is it. This is the weekend. It's happening. We gotta go. And my friends were like, hell yeah. And my school teachers were like, absolutely not. Stay with the group. And then as soon as we got off the bus, we wandered around with the group, and then we took off. We skateboarded some crazy amount of miles. It was on the other side of Huntington. And we got over there and got to see Lincoln Ueda skate, Ron Glifberg, Jeff Rowley, Steve Caballero, Tony Hawk. Fucking who else was skating there? Bob Burnquist, Willie Santos, Jeremy Klein, Heath Kirchhart. I mean, the who's who of fucking skateboarding was at this event. And, as a young skater, I was like, God damn it, I suck. But I'm so glad to be here. Ed Templeton was there too. Mike Vallely. Oh my God. It was like a life-changing event for me, and I got so many autographs and pictures. Not with me in the pictures, though. I was dumb back then. I was too scared to get in the picture, so I took pictures of them at the event, but I have them still. Disposable cameras rule. And got a week's worth of detention for that because obviously the bus left without us. And when they did the head count halfway out of Newport, they went, wait a minute, we're missing students. And we're trying to skate back so fast, like, hey, you left us. Wait up. They fucking took off, Jack. That bus driver was like, let's get the fuck up out of here. All these hundreds of kids, we want to drop them off and go home. So, once we were found, even though we weren't lost, we were lost according to the school. Once we were found, we were in trouble. So, anyhow, that was my Tony Hawk story. So, I thought I was going to get a chance to, like, tell him that story, but unfortunately, I would have had to pay $250. And, Tony, somebody just tell Tony to listen to Rambo per Radio. Somebody clip this for Tony Hawk. I got a week's worth of detention just to meet you in 1997 at the Vans Triple Crown and Skating. But the surprise for the Honk versus Wolf Pod was not only Bones Brigade, but Adam Ray was there. This other female comedian, I can't think of her name, but she's fucking Steph Tova is her name? She kicks ass. She's awesome. And then, of course, Bert. Bert was there. And, of course, he had to take his shirt off. But the best clip of the night is on the Hawk vs. Wolf podcast page where Tony helps Bert Ollie. And we were front row. So we were praying that the speaker would either deflect the skateboard or it would act as a ramp and just shoot it right into our faces because we were front row for that. And obviously, there's another dude where as they cut to the camera, they show this other jackhole filming it. And you're not supposed to be filming at the Comedy Store. I mean, have some fucking decency. Don't be recording people's comedy acts. That's not cool, because then you're going to post it on social media. Maybe there was a joke in there that they're trying out that it's not working, or, they want to keep it a secret. So don't record. You go to a comedy show, don't record. Please, just don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? Be cool. So there were times I wanted to record so bad for the YouTubes, and I didn't. But this jackamal next to me, he started. And when he started recording Bert, fucking security came out of nowhere and went, you're done. You're done, son. You're out. 86th. And I was like, oh, damn. Damn, son, damn. But I had a great time with Andy. But the killer part, the comedy show was amazing. But was the part before. Andy picked me up in his Porsche. The 911 Carrera. And this was a bit of a shock because the last time I had seen a Porsche, it had a stick shift in it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just thought where he stuck this little key thing in, I thought that was a stick shift and they just shrunk it down to something. No, they got paddle shifters, but you don't even have to paddle shift if you don't want to. I mean, basically, this is an automatic Porsche. And even though it's you don't get to shift it like, back in the day with the little knob and everything, it still fucking makes the noise. It still fucking moves. Okay? I'm telling you, when this man stepped on the gas, I left my stomach on Sunset Boulevard. We were flying, okay? And we didn't get to fly that far because there was traffic. But when we did, we were fucking moving, man. And I was trying to take him to this badass restaurant in the valley, but the traffic was so fucking bad because I actually parked in the valley at my cousin's house because I cannot deal with Hollywood anymore. I cannot. Coming over the other side of the mountain, it's just dirty, fucking, I don't know if you're gonna break into my car kind of situation. Just weird ass shit is happening in Hollywood. I mean, weird ass shit's always been happening in Hollywood, but it's just, ever since COVID, it's not the business no more. It's kind of sketch. So I just prefer to park my car in the valley and I'll Uber in. I don't mind. It's only 20 minutes. 20 minutes through the canyon. Let's get it. So, I was trying to take him through the canyon, but the traffic was just getting worse and worse and worse, and we only had so much time. So we ended up cutting through Bel Air and near the Bel Air Country Club. Holy shit. We were fucking winding and revving through there, and there was like security on top of security on top of security, and we never got caught. We never got caught. We were fucking zooming, Jack. I mean, we look like the fucking two dudes from Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he gives them the keys and they fucking hit the jump in the car. I was like, holy shit. This is fucking awesome. And I mean, my man's hit it on the freeway. I think from just getting on and off on an off ramp, just like less than a mile apart, 115. And I was like, whoa, didn't even feel like it. I mean, it felt like it, but it just happened so fast. I'm like, damn. I said, the only thing faster than this car is a Tesla. I said, I hate to say that, but it's true. I mean, a Tesla, I thought my face was going to peel off. We were going so fast. And my buddy Andy was like, look, he's like, if this car was a little bit more balanced, he's like, because this is not mine, this is a rental. He's like, but if this had a little bit more balance, he's like, we could be really going sideways. And I was like, damn. I mean, we were moving. We were moving so much so that I was like, damn, you know what? For my birthday next year, I think I'm gonna rent a Porsche. I think that's gonna happen. Especially now that they're automatics. I just love that I can now just cruise around town because there's just so much fucking traffic now. It's not fun having a car that shifts when, I mean, to go 4 miles today, it took me a half an hour at 5 o'clock. What? To go 4 fucking miles. Less than 3 exits away is from my work is the gym. And it took me a half an hour to get there. I left at 5 in my car, buckled up, peeled out of the parking lot, 5:02. I didn't get to my gym until 5:30. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? You assholes. Too many people. Leave. All y'all who were talking about California and leaving, you hate it, leave. That would help my traffic be so much easier if y'all left. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. But yeah, I had the best time, and I just like, man, so this is what it's like. And then I told Andy, I said, you know, when I'm leaving my other gym, there's a Porsche warehouse in Rialto. I said, anybody want to boost some cars? As I was like, why the hell is there a Porsche? It's kind of inconspicuous because when you Google it, it just shows you a blank building. They don't have anything written on all 3 sides are completely blank. There's a tiny little sign in the front, and then you can see in the window, like, because the street's elevated for a second, so you can kind of see in. But it's a ginormous Amazon type warehouse. What I'm assuming I'm assuming there's Porsches in there. So I'm trying to figure out, are they making Porsches in there? And if so, can y'all make me a discount Porsche? Like, can you just use like, you know, I don't know. Can you just give me the engine and the body part? You don't got to put like nice leather or anything in there. Just put like some plastic, you know, pleather or something. I'll take it. If that's going to lower the price, I need a deep discount. Because I told Andy, I said, you know what? You sold me on this car. I need to get one. And I come home and I go, I bet you there's no Porsche dealership around my house. And then pulls up Porsche of Ontario. And I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense. The people in Ontario got some money. All right. I look up how much that Porsche costs. I went, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you choose between a house and a car? You buy a Porsche or a car? You buy a house or a Porsche? I went, holy shit, bitch. All y'all out here flexing with a Porsche? I'm assuming you don't have a house, because how can you afford that? And if you do, Jesus Christ, what kind of money you making, Jack? You on OnlyFans? You showing them feet pics? You putting farts in a jar? What the hell? I need a minimum of 155 thou wow. 155 thou wow to purchase this vehicle. That's crazy. And I saw even more expensive Porsches. So apparently the one that I was cruising around in is the cheap one. It's not as good. Whoop-de fucking whoop. You want the nice Porsche? 200,000. I'm about to buy a Supra and then just scrape off the word Supra and put Porsche on it. I need a discount. Oh, damn it. All right, I must end. My dog is trying to disrupt this podcast. But before I go, here are my motherfucking UFC picks. This weekend's UFC card is a complete abomination. It will be a challenge to stay awake and watch it because it's just terrible. I can't believe they're going to charge $85 for this, but here we go. Hun Sung Park, Anchal Jubilee, Kevin Jousset, and my boy Cody Steele used to do jiu-jitsu. Huge guy in the jiu-jitsu world, now making the crossover to the UFC. Lissandre Torperia. This is Ilya Torperia's brother or something. Kong Wang, Tom Nolan, Jack Jenkins, Jake Matthews, Rodolfo Beltelio, Justin Taffa, Tatiana Suarez, and Dries Duplessis. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Yeah. All right, folks. I've got to go. I've got to dream of how I've got to dream. I've got to go, folks. I've got to think of ways on how I can make $155,000 so I can buy the Porsche of my dreams. Clearly, once again, I don't want to be rich. I just want to be able to buy nice things. And as a poor kid riding around in that Porsche, holy shit. I told him, I said, dude, you made my year right now, man. I don't think anything's going to top this. Nothing's going to top this, man. Unless my coach gives me a brown belt, nothing's going to top this sweet joyride in this Porsche right here. I must indulge myself and rent one because obviously I can't fucking afford it. So I'll just have to do the old poor man's rental and be like, hey, ladies, look at me. I have a Porsche for the day because that's all I can afford. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in, folks. I appreciate every single one of you who listens, who reaches out, who buys things, who doesn't buy things, who listens and doesn't say anything, subscribes, doesn't listen. I appreciate all of it. Update, YouTube channel is growing. Since last week's episode, we have gained 7 subscribers? Yeah, 7. That's huge. I'm on my way. I think I'm at 120. I should be at 120. Last time I checked it, it was 117. That was a couple days ago. But we should be vastly approaching 120. And particularly, the goal for 2025 is 500 subs. So I hope and pray we get there because we get to 500 subs and your girl starts getting paid. And if I can get paid to be creative, hell yeah. Let's YouTube full time. Fuck it. Why not? Everybody else is. Come on. Anyhow, I will talk to y'all next week. Much love. But until next time, this is Rambo Radio. I'm out. Peace.